The Runaway Bay Heart Hotel and Training Institute. It's considered the foremost hospitality training institution in Jamaica, offering levels 1, 2, and 3 courses.
Historically, we at Runaway Bay have been dealing with levels 1, 2, 3, level 4. Level 1 being the absolute beginner, level 4 being the executive chef, as for instance. Over the years, we've trained various levels of personnel, and the industry, which of course is our hotels, have come to expect to a great extent a certain quality of personnel.
Recently, though, there has been a shift in the focus of the hotel.
We are moving away from that particular kind of paradigm. We are now moving towards a situation where we are going to be a quality product, quality boutique product, and focusing largely on hospitality in the first instance, but at a level that certainly transcends the historical situation. In other words, we're now looking at somewhere about level 4 and beyond.
The engine of this new thrust, food and beverage. Innovative and quality Jamaican cuisine offered in a unique dining atmosphere.
We are taking this notion of farm to the table really quite seriously, and it's not moving away from the traditional brand names of Jamaican cuisine. They're going to be the same description, but the content is somewhat different.
Fundamentally, one of the main focus is going to be the utilization of locally grown produce. Obviously, fruits, vegetables, and if we can develop some relationships with the local farming community that are into livestock, also look at being able to use the products that they have available. There's a gentleman in Clarendon, for example, that's doing locally grown lamb, and we want to take the opportunity as well to develop a relationship with him so that we can feature locally grown lamb on the menu.
We expect to infuse all our seasonal fruits in our menu, whether we're talking about the jackfruit, whether we're talking about star apple, whether we're talking about, we expect not just to serve it as a fruit, but for it to become part of a dessert, for instance, which could be subject to, which could be a mousse, as an example. We are using all our ingredients, whether we're talking about yam, sweet potato, green bananas. We're taking that and giving it perhaps a whole new presentation package, which recognizes the taste, but hopefully with the additional spices that comes out of the kitchen will enhance this in ways that truly will make it a mouth-watering experience that you want to come back and have over and over again.
We have to find different ways to cook that oxtail in the traditional manner so it maintains all of its integrity and taste profiles, but find a way to remove the bones. So we can take that and make things like raviolis, for example. We can take it and toss it into pastas, of various cuts and sizes, with an accompanying sauce that really does credit to it. Also, we have a tremendous amount of ground provisions here in Jamaica, and there is a tendency that we cook rice and eat rice quite frequently, but we grow very little rice here, so there's a great opportunity to use up the sweet potatoes, the dashins, the yams, the kokos in very creative ways.
Dennis McIntosh believes that farmers will play an important role in the success of the farm-to-the-table concept.
One of the things that I find it very important to do is to develop a relationship with a group of farmers. They can come from any location around the island, but we're in St. Anne, we're in St. Mary, and it's really good to find out who is there and what it is they're doing, and by inviting them to dinner sometimes with the products that they might provide for you and explaining to them what it is that you do with those products and how you'd like to see the product come to you at the back door, gives them a really a better sense of why we're such a stickler to certain quality specs or certainly quality standards.
6 months and on, how would James Samuels and Dennis McIntosh describe the Runaway Bay Heart Hotel?
Quality, perhaps an enriched cultural experience, outstanding cuisine, and fine service.
Transformation.
At the heart of the transformation of the Runaway Bay Heart Hotel is not just the best in homegrown cultural talent, but also the finest in quality local products and services.